just feels like the first time I've filmed a video in a while, and I thought, what better way to get back to it than have a little catch up with you guys. And I want it to genuinely feel like I'm catching up with you. I'm going to try to keep this video as unedited as possible, like not cutting things out. And I've got a cup of tea, I've got some little muffins I'll show you in a second, and I've got some things to talk about and catch you up on. And I just hope that this makes you guys feel relaxed and also like you're continuing to get to know me better. One thing I wanted to start by saying is this is semi a 400 subscribers video. I'm not doing a proper big sort of celebration video for 400. At 500 I will. But I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. 400 is an immense number. It is so easy to get caught up in. Obviously, people have a lot more than that subscribers on their channel. I don't care. 400 is huge. 400 strangers. That is crazy. And I appreciate each and every one of you. You are incredible. Thank you. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, do keep watching. You might decide I'm not for you, but if you like my stuff, please do give my channel a subscribe and help me get to 500. That would just mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm just going to move the mic a smidge closer. I just felt quite far away from it then. The first thing I'm going to do in this video is take my multivitamin. So one thing about me, I'm rubbish at taking tablets, like dreadful at taking tablets. I think I must have some kind of phobia of choking, some sort of, getting stuck in your throat phobia, because, I can take them, like I take paracetamol and stuff with a bit of building myself up, but so if I had to take a daily tablet, I'm reluctant to do it. So multivitamins fell in that category. I never wanted to take multivitamins, particularly now that I'm vegan. Some of the vegan multivitamins are these ginormous, disgusting tasting things, and I knew I should be taking vitamins every day, but I just couldn't. I tried. It was horrible. So I've signed up for a subscription service to Vegums. Tappy scratches. It's so clever. It's like you. So sorry, I think I will have to edit that. But you push down in the middle and it comes off. And then you just squeeze it back on. And it's like sealed. Pretty clever. Love that. Anyway, you're catching me at my afternoon tea. So I have a cup of English breakfast tea. Just black. I have black tea now because I can't always guarantee. Everywhere I go will have like oat milk or an alternative milk, and so a couple of times I've had to have black tea somewhere and be really disappointed. I don't want to be disappointed anymore, so I figured if I have black tea anyway, I'll never be disappointed. So I'm used to it now, and it tastes the same as, like, I literally only ever had a dash of milk anyway, so no difference really. Okay, the thing I'm going to be eating with my afternoon tea is just one or two, maybe two, of these little vanilla cupcakes. These are just really nice vegan mini cupcakes. I don't know. I get them from Sainsbury's, but whether they're in other supermarkets, I have no idea. They're just Ox. Ox. Yes, they are only 98 calories per cupcake, but what if you eat many of them, which is what's going to happen with me. Okay. Not that I care, really. Let's dive into them. I'm sorry if this is a loud thing as well. That would be another thing I'd have to edit slightly. So sorry everyone. Did anyone see the video of when Anne Hathaway said in an interview that when she eats a muffin, she like takes off the top, spins it round and puts it back on, so it's like a kind of sponge sandwich. So amazing. These are so tiny that I probably don't have to do that with these. So cute. I don't love eating on camera, and I also don't watch mukbang videos myself. This is not a mukbang, but just the eating thing, you know, I can totally get it, but it's just not really something I'm all that interested in when it comes to ASMR. But I will eat in front of you guys very subtly. It's so soft. I'm like a child. I can't have a cup of tea without some food. frosting and the sponge are like the same texture. So your bite just goes through the sponge just as easily as the frosting. So yummy. Yeah, if anyone hasn't heard of these, then go check them out. Ox. The packaging is all recyclable as well. Love that. Speaking of sort of the environment and being environmentally friendly, we've started buying stuff for, oh my goodness, my hair is falling out all over the place. I wonder if that's because we're entering a warmer season. Does that happen? Does that happen to humans? I don't know. Anyway, we've started buying gear for the puppy: harness, lead, beds, blankets, towels, the grooming stuff, teeth cleaning. Soon we're gonna buy the food and the treats and all of that jazz, And the tricky thing is obviously she's gonna be a little 9-week-old puppy, and she won't stay that way for long. And I know getting a dog or any pet adds carbon footprint to the world. You're buying things for that animal, you're buying food for that animal. Everything has a carbon paw print, which is it's absolutely fine. But what we're trying to do in these early days, where she's only going to be in her stuff for like a matter of weeks, if that, I've got everything so far second hand, literally. So we have a dog crate just over there, that's second hand, and I've bought a dog bed that's actually just been delivered to the locker today that I need to go collect, second hand, vinted. So far basically everything I've gotten has been off vinted. Love it, love a vinted. And one thing has been off eBay. So I got look how tiny. I got a puppy lead and collar. So the lightest, smallest lead and collar. You could imagine. And this is only gonna last her like a matter of days. So I didn't want to go out and buy, a new puppy lead and collar when, to be honest, it's a very minimal part of her life. And on eBay, an animal shelter was selling this secondhand because it was donated to them and they didn't need it. So it's gone on a huge journey, this. But to me, that's new. It's in packaging. It's incredible, but I paid like £1 for it, and I didn't buy it new. So it's adorable. It's little bones, bone, circle, bone. It's so cute. So happy with that. It's tiny. It's not gonna last her long. That's the point. I'm gonna have another bite. These are incredible. It says on the packet, so good you won't want to share, which is very true. But my partner's already seen them, so can't get away with that one. Right, how many do we have each? Oh no, there are 9 of them. That is an odd number. What are we going to do? Oh well. Okay, I'm going to close these up. chips. Oh,